every possible data point of a fund, right, without any emotion. Right? So that's very important. I have been in those shoes. When you're managing a product, when you're managing a fund, obviously your interests are aligned to the product itself, right? But when you're selecting a product, when your goal is to objectively make a decision on the product, you can be very brutal, right? So this is as brutal as it gets. It's a very objective way of evaluating a fund, completely removed of any kind of emotion, any kind of confirmation bias that this is the best product in the world. There is nothing like that. World is changing every single day, right? I mean, we all love Apple, for example, right? We all love iPhone, but we also know, I live in Hong Kong, I see some phones which are manufactured in China, which are potentially doing a far better job. But obviously, we have seen this in, electronic vehicles as well, right? I think it's a matter of time where you will see that in phones as well. It may come from Europe, it may come from China, it can come from Japan, I don't know, but it can come, right? And then Apple may become Tesla, right? So things will change, and we'll talk about that. Tesla in a different context today as well. But in very simple terms, what D3M does is takes in 150 data points, 150 factors for every type of liquid alternative product out there. And we are talking of more than 15,000 funds, which actually, we evaluate out of the 1,000 funds which are out there. There are more funds than that, right? But if you look at the hedge fund world today, only 10% of the funds globally have assets of more than $1 billion. So 90% of the funds around the world manage less than $1 billion, right? So there are some preliminary parameters that you can look at to really see funds which can classify to be evaluated, which can be selected for evaluation. So D3M classifies